Ladies and gentlemen, in less than 2 minutes we'll start our conference. Please take your
Ależ emocje, proszę Państwa.
It's so emotional. Aleksander Laskowski, I'm the spokesman of the National Fryderyk Chopin Institute. Welcome everybody, as in particular Anna Wróblewska, the Minister of Culture and National Heritage, and Aldona Machnowska-Góra, the Vice Mayor of Warsaw. Welcome very warmly representatives of the main partner, sponsors, and all of you. And I'd like to thank you for coming in such big numbers announcing the 19th International Fryderyk Chopin Piano Competition. We are here. We are also present in Polish in our social media.
Present on YouTube channel of the Chopin Institute, so a very warm welcome to all of you watching us online. We are also present in China. There is no YouTube, but there is Weibo. To all our Chinese viewers, Nin Hao. Pozwolą Państwo, że zaproszę na początek na scenę panią Lidię Gołcką,
Let me invite to the stage
firma ORLEN.
the director for sponsoring of ORLEN company. Indeed, it's very emotional. I'm very pleased to welcome you to our company's Warsaw seat. It's important because Warsaw is the capital of world piano music. The 19th International Fryderyk Chopin Piano Competition shows that Poland and Warsaw is the center of culture and art. For us in ORLEN, it's very important that we are the partner of the Fryderyk Chopin Institute and the sponsor of this competition, because it is this event that co-creates, that shapes the music for the future. It's our ambition to combine the Polish tradition and boost the energy of modernity, just like Chopin's music did. We are very pleased to have you here. We are honored that you accepted our invitation. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Director. The piano on the stage, which is not an artifact to improve the perspective, as it did in Woody Allen's film. It is here to be played by an eminent Polish pianist, Anna Świgut. Aleksandra Świgut. Aleksandra Świgut played Chopin, Barclay, Opus 3, 60. The history of the Chopin competition is nearly 100 years, because the first edition was organized in 1927. We have a screening of we have a film about it for today. We've prepared a abridged version. The full version can be accessed on our YouTube channel.
Międzynarodowy konkurs pianistyczny imienia Fryderyka Chopina odbywa się w Warszawie od niemal 100 lat. To jedna z najstarszych i najważniejszych imprez tego rodzaju na świecie. Jest to konkurs wyjątkowy, poświęcony w całości twórczości jednego kompozytora, Fryderyka Chopina. Co 5 lat pianiści z całego świata przybywają do Warszawy, by walczyć o tytuł najlepszego chopinisty swojego pokolenia. Oczywiście udział w konkursie to niesamowita próba nerwów. Co jednak znacznie ważniejsze, to możliwość zaprezentowania swojego talentu milionom widzów z całego świata. Wreszcie znakomita okazja, by rozpocząć wspaniałą karierę. Już sam fakt wzięcia udziału w konkursie chopinowskim to wielkie artystyczne wyróżnienie. 80 uczestników wybieranych jest spośród setek kandydatów. Polska odzyskała niepodległość w 1918 roku. Wkrótce potem, w roku 1925, z inicjatywy pianisty i pedagoga Jerzego Żurawlewa narodziła się idea zorganizowania Międzynarodowego Konkursu Chopinowskiego. Pierwsza edycja konkursu odbyła się w 1927 roku w pięknym gmachu Warszawskiej Filharmonii. Szesnasta edycja konkursu odbywała się w roku 2010, kiedy cały świat świętował 200. rocznicę urodzin Fryderyka Chopina. Była to pierwsza edycja konkursu organizowana przez Narodowy Instytut Fryderyka Chopina. Młodzi pianiści natchnienia szukali m.in. w nowo otwartym Muzeum Fryderyka Chopina i pięknym parku otaczającym dom urodzenia Fryderyka Chopina w Żelazowej Woli. Laureaci rocznicowego konkursu to Daniel Trifonow, Ingolf Wunder, Lukas Geniuszas i zdobywczyni złotego medalu Julianna Awdiejewa, która w 2025 roku zadebiutuje w roli jurorki na konkursie chopinowskim. Siedemnasta edycja konkursu w roku 2015 była pilnie obserwowana przez media z całego świata. Rekordowa liczba widzów śledziła zmagania konkursowe w telewizji, radiu i przede wszystkim w internecie. Zwyciężył po raz pierwszy w historii Koreańczyk Son Jin-cho. Jego nagrania z konkursu chopinowskiego, opublikowane zarówno na płytach Deutsche Grammophon, jak i Narodowego Instytutu Fryderyka Chopina, osiągnęły rekordową sprzedaż i przyczyniły się do podpisania przez artystę stałego kontraktu z wytwórnią Deutsche Grammophon w 2016 roku. Na podium znaleźli się również pochodzący z Kanady Charles Richard Amelin, Amerykanka Kate Liu, która swoimi interpretacjami i wrażliwością ujęła serca słuchaczy, oraz Eric Liu, który zajął 4. miejsce. Medialne rekordy z 2015 roku zostały pobite w roku 2021 na 18. konkursie chopinowskim. Miał on szczególny charakter, bowiem ze względu na pandemię koronawirusa musiał zostać przełożony o rok. Niemal do ostatniej chwili nie było wiadomo, czy stale zmieniające się restrykcje sanitarne pozwolą na przyjazd do Polski uczestników z zagranicy. Słuchacze czekali w napięciu, wierząc, że będą mogli wykorzystać z trudem zdobyte bilety. Wszystkie miejsca na cały konkurs wyprzedały się w zaledwie 3 godziny. 18. konkurs chopinowski zapamiętamy jednak nie ze względu na pandemię, a wspaniałą atmosferę i znakomity poziom artystyczny. Do każdego etapu jury dopuszczało większą liczbę pianistów niż pierwotnie zakładano. Ostatecznie na podium stanęli Martin Garcia Garcia, 3. miejsce, Kiyohei Sorita i Aleksandr Gadżijew, drugie miejsce ex aequo, oraz Bruce Liu, który zdobył pierwszą nagrodę, złoty medal i miliony wielbicieli na całym świecie. Sprzedaż biletów na 19. konkurs chopinowski cieszyła się jeszcze większym zainteresowaniem zarówno w dystrybucji internetowej, przesłuchania finałowe wyprzedały się w zaledwie kilka minut, jak i stacjonarnej, w kasach Muzeum Fryderyka Chopina. Już wieczorem, w dniu poprzedzającym rozpoczęcie sprzedaży, ustawiła się długa kolejka. Znaleźli się w niej nie tylko warszawiacy. Prawdopodobnie najdłuższą podróż odbyli japońscy melomani, którzy przylecieli do Warszawy aż z Australii tylko po to, żeby kupić karnety na konkurs chopinowski. Wysiłek nie poszedł na marne. Udało im się. Konkurs chopinowski to wielkie święto miłośników muzyki. Każda edycja to szansa na odkrycie nowych, wspaniałych artystów. To wielkie przeżycia, które w sercu i pamięci pozostają na zawsze. Do zobaczenia w październiku 2025 roku na 19. konkursie chopinowskim.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and pleasure to invite to the stage Hanna Wróblewska, the Minister of Culture and National Heritage. Minister, the floor is yours. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. In my notes, it says that the Chopin competition is one of the most important cultural events. But we know that it is not true. We know that it's the most important event. I'm fully aware of what I'm saying as a Minister of Culture, but also a person originating from a completely different field of culture, namely the visual arts. Fryderyk Chopin is a brand, a word I don't like. It's undisputed value. It's one of the most important composers of classical music, but it's also a person, a notion which is very much alive in a pop culture awareness. If we say that culture joins us, brings us together, the music of Chopin brings us all together, Poles and people from all over the world. The competition is an opportunity to meet pianists from all over the world. It's an opportunity to create new interpretations. It's also an opportunity for new names to appear. In 2027, the competition will celebrate its 100th anniversary. So this year's edition prepares us for the next century of the competition. Chopin will be present during the competition, but Chopin is also one of the highlights of the World Exhibition in Osaka. We'll see performance of Chopin's music live there as well. I'm happy that the Ministry of Culture supports this most important cultural project. We are happy that we are supported by the capital city of Warsaw and by sponsors. It's a place where everybody wants to be present. We are waiting for the preliminary round qualifications, and we are also waiting for October. It will come very soon. Thank you very much.
Bardzo dziękujemy.
Thank you very much. I'd like to invite to the stage the director of the Chopin Institute and the director of the Chopin competition, Mr. Szklener. Minister, ladies and gentlemen, the Chopin competition is nearly 100 years about young artists and for young artists. And it seems that after 100 years, it was best recorded during the last edition of the competition. During that event, this documentary was created. Let's see a fragment.
I mean, these people are just seriously machines, you know? They train their whole lives.
Flat. Everything is flat.
Może być, bo musi.
Nobody likes competitions, and everybody does it. I mean, how can you compete in music?
It's like Olympics of piano.
Tak jest, pianoforte.
Right, pianoforte. If you have not seen this film, please do. It's really necessary because we are talking about the competition, about the event, which is addressed to young pianists. And as Eleonora Armelini said, it's like Olympic Games for piano. And like in the case of the Olympics, this is an event of very formal nature. We can see here the calendar. We are right now at a very important event because today we will announce the list of people who qualified for the preliminary round. The jury of the preliminary round will feature pianists from all over the world. It seems that this international aspect is the most important because the border of the Chopin competition is shifting. It usually started with round one. At this point, it starts long before because we allow to participate not only the people who were qualified during the preliminary round, but also the winners of prestigious competitions all over the world. This is the jury of the final, of the actual stage of the competition. Garrick Olsen will be the chair, the winner of 1970. Juliana Avdieva will be one of the youngest jurors. Jury members, the prizes, there will be money prizes, but like the minister mentioned, the fact is that this competition opens the doors to possible career. This is why we say that it's dedicated to young artists, because it enables Polish and international pianists to show themselves in stages all over the world. This is only the beginning of our international tour. As the Institute, we are still filling the map. When it comes to the interest in the competition, this is the number of entries. This year saw another record, over 640 entries for the preliminary round. If you look at the map, the largest number of entries came from China, but also Poland, the US, Western Europe, Japan. The Chopin competition wants to see international representation. Also, how this number got transformed into this number. So let's have a look how this happened.
Ponieważ nie mamy głosu w filmie, to może skomentuję dalej.
Let me comment, because there is no soundtrack. For the first time at the preliminary round, we've organized two committees that sat in parallel. Then they got together, and as a result of that, we have this number of candidates. And let me put your minds at ease. In the competition, we'll see probably more than 8 polls. We'll see 8 polls in the preliminary round. This is because we allow winners of other competitions. It's a kind of meta competition, and right now 7 Poles will participate in the Chopin competition in this simplified procedure.
This is the ultimate number. In the internal regulations, you'll see 160 roughly, or actually 160 participants proper of the preliminary round, but the qualification committee decided to admit 171 pianists from 28 countries. Why? Because the level was extremely high. The representatives of both committees indicated that it would be good to admit about 200 participants, and after a lengthy debate, they admitted 172 candidates. At this moment, and I'm telling both you in the room as well as the pianists who are watching us and listening to us online, please check the chopincompetition.pl website, because at this moment the list of candidates has been now published, and we have 50 days until the preliminary round. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Director. Now may I invite Aldona Markowska-Góra, Deputy Mayor of Warsaw, representing the Mayor of Warsaw. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that the emotions of reading the names of those qualified to the preliminary round are raging high. Warsaw is the town of the youth and the first successes of Chopin. This year is the global center of piano playing in the year of the Chopin competition, but we also want it to always be like that. That's why we support the National Chopin Institute this year, not only by funding the prizes, but also in financial terms. We also want, during the competition, at artistic institutions that usually hold piano concerts, but also in culture halls, to be able to hold concerts given by the participants of the Chopin competition. We know that Warsaw people love Chopin, and it will be the 66th time that the Chopin concerts will be held at the Łazienki Park, that great cycle of concert in the magnificent park right after below the Chopin monument. But we would like to make the Chopin music globally known. In Kamamatsu, in our partner city, there's a replica of the Chopin monument at the roof, on the roof of the concert hall in that city, and we cooperate with them, and we are partners of the international piano competition in Japan, but we are also cooperating in the organization of Chopin's concerts in the gardens of Paris. And we want to also keep cooperating that because we believe that Chopin can be the driving engine of the interest in music, but also Warsaw, and to enhance the musical skills and competences of the Warsaw people, also at schools and out of schools. This year is very unique, and I'm sure that we will be facing next records, the record of the participants, of applications, and the record of interest in the Chopin competition in Warsaw. I'm very happy, and I look forward to seeing the names on the competition website. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As you will realize, the organization of such an event of a global reach and a global renown would not have been possible without the personal involvement of the partners, sponsors, personal involvement, and I would like to invite the representatives of the individual entities to join us. Now, may I ask the chief representative and of the most important sponsor, Mr. Mark Balawader from ORLEN. Over to you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor, and I'm deeply touched to be able to participate in this unique event. I'm honored as a representative of ORLEN, who has yet again become the principal sponsor of the Chopin competition, and I'm touched and moved as a Pole because the work of Chopin is a lasting component of the national pride. The festival, says the speaker, the Chopin competition is the top renowned event in the global map. It brings the strength of his work in building the national heritage of Poland. I'm happy that along with the National Institute of Fryderyk Chopin, we have a partnership that will hopefully be lasting and repeated in the years to come. I wish to thank the organizers, the partners of the event, the entire ORLEN team for making that special event possible. And I look forward to the common participation and experience of the 19th Chopin competition, because Chopin unites people, and I believe that we need that unity very badly now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me just add that the festival Chopin and his Europe is also held by us and owing to our partners. And the festival means a feast, a festivity, and there is no better feast in the world than the Chopin competition. So that was no mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, the strategic partner of the Chopin competition is PKO Bank Polski. May I invite Mr. Koshin, the director of the sponsoring department. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. In coming to this special event, I reached back to the history of 2000, when it was probably the first time that I consciously listened to the competition. I remember the beautiful melody lines, and it never crossed my mind that 25 later I would be on the stage and participating in the inauguration of the Chopin competition as PKO Bank Polski, which is the strategic partner of this edition, the edition of this event. We are active on a daily basis. We are an active partner, a supporting institution, supporting the high culture in Poland Each year, we support several dozen such institutions. Each year in Warsaw alone, this is the National Philharmonic Society or the Łazienki Park that perfectly fit into the Chopin competition. Why do we support that kind of culture? Not because we offer music, we propose the cinema or painting. We wish to do it because we wish to support the national community. We wish to be active in strengthening the values, in propagating beautiful traits that are included in classical music, in Chopin's music. We wish to support the new generations of musicians, and owing to that involvement, we will hopefully learn the names of new magnificent pianists also from our country, that they will be representing us in international markets for years to come. Thank you very much, and I wish to you a successful meeting and also a successful competition. Thank you very much. The main partner of the Chopin Institute is Totalizator Sportowy. May I invite Mr. Banach, the chairman of the Supervisory Council. Ladies and gentlemen, Totalizator Sportowy for a number of years, for 10 years, has been cooperating with the largest Chopin center in the world, which is the National Institute of Fryderyk Chopin. Over those years of cooperation with the Institute, we have been cooperating the most important musical events also devoted to the pianist, such as International Festival Chopin in his Europe, the anniversary concerts, or the all-national Chopin competition and the international Chopin competition. That partnership is a great reason to be proud, because the care for the heritage of the most outstanding Polish composer is, in our view, our duty and our mission as the largest sponsor of sports and culture in Poland. Just to boast off a little bit, the contribution of Totalizator Sportowy provided a record-breaking 340 million zlotys last year, and over the last couple of years that number reached 4 billion. We are very proud of it and hope these numbers will also be growing. We're also very proud because of the fact that it's the third time that Totalizator Sportowy is the main partner of the third Chopin competition, the 19th one. This competition is one of the oldest and most recognizable musical competitions in the world. Therefore, it's my great joy and satisfaction to be able to support it again. Ladies and gentlemen, in October, we're in for a great musical feast with the protagonists in the form of the genius music of Chopin and the best pianists of the world. And it will all be happening here in Warsaw. That's why in this august group of people, this event can only end in a success. And that's what I wish to all of us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The golden partner of the Chopin Institute is PZU Company. May I invite Mr. Wróblewski, advisor to the board. Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Minister, PZU Group has been a proud sponsor of culture, hence our, for many years, hence our participation in the event in such a distinguished number of names and labels. And let me only add that we'll be supporting a number of other events connected with Fryderyk Chopin. The director has said that the countdown is running, so may I wish to the organizers that in the next more difficult stage, they would identify the best of the best for October. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Also a partner of the Chopin Institute is Lexus company, and by Mr. Jacek Pawlak, the CEO of the company. Over to you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Prime Minister, Fryderyk Chopin was a composer who conveyed to us his whole world of values to us. These are values also shared by Lexus company. We share precision, creativity, and bravery in interpretation. That's therefore Lexus has been a partner of the Chopin Institute for 17 years, since 2008. Therefore, it's always with joy that we count down the time till the start of each Chopin competition. We are proud and honored that the members of the jury, the artists, the pianists will have the opportunity to empirically experience the refined technology of our cars, and what's also worth emphasizing at this point, the fantastic and advanced audio systems. Owing to them, we can hear what's most important about Chopin's compositions: mastery and harmony. And like in the case of rivalry, where the rivalry of competitions, there's always some time for some room for interpretation. Each Chopin competition reviews new talents and new revelations. We keep our fingers crossed for all the participants. We look forward to the emotions, to the moments, to the touching moments, and the brilliant Chopin lines that will be accompanying us. Let this be a magnificent Chopin year. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. President. A partner of the Chopin Institute is also Emitel company. May I invite the CEO, Mr. Maciej Filipczuk. Madam Minister, ladies and gentlemen, the work of Fryderyk Chopin is the essence of Polish classical music that has been recognized in the world. His mazurkas, waltzes, or preludes are not only an expression of unheard of virtuoso talent, but also the international message. Owing to the Chopin Fund, young partners can have an opportunity to present their own interpretation, which enables us to rediscover the beauty of Chopin's music. I'm very happy that Emitel has become yet again a partner of the most important musical competition in the world. This global rank event, attracting the best young pianists and millions of listeners from the world to support culture, is a great honor for Emitel. The Chopin institution has been building bridges for many years. It's also the most important landmark of the Polish culture in the international arena. For us, it's also an opportunity to emphasize the values very close to us, such as the promotion of young talents, support of them, or the promotion of Poland and its cultural heritage. The partnership of the competition is also the continuation of the support of our social initiatives that have a lasting impact on the development of culture in Poland and internationally. I'm also very proud that, owing to the long-standing cooperation of Emitel with the Polish television and the Polish radio, the signal carrying Chopin's music should be reaching the millions of listeners and viewers in Poland. This year's competition will certainly bring about a lot of new emotions and identify new talents, musical talents. Owing to the National Chopin Institute and the involvement of all the supporting institutions, we can be certain that the Chopin competition will continue its mission to promote the top-level Polish culture. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. President. The official carrier of the Chopin Institute competition are the Polish Airlines. May I invite Madam Lampert, the head of the corporate communications department. Thank you very much. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Minister, Polish Airlines has been the official carrier of the Chopin competition for the last 6 years. But it's not only those years. For over 100 years, the competition's years and Polish Airlines years have been crossing, because the competition will be celebrating its centenary in 2027, and in 2027 Polish Airline will be celebrating its centenary in the Dreamliner and other flights, Boeing flights. The passengers are greeted and said goodbye to by pieces of Chopin's music, and we also host many fans of that music, and we look forward to their coming to Warsaw. We believe that if Chopin could fly, he'd be flying LOT. Thank you very much.
I lądowałby na lotnisku Chopina, chciałoby się powiedzieć.
And he would land in the Chopin airport, another partner of our institute. Please join us on stage, the acting CEO Marcin Daniu, Chopin Airport. Minister, ladies and gentlemen, thanks to this music makes me feel unique. I feel touched. I feel unique as a Polish person. I feel unique as a member of this national heritage. It's a great honor for me to represent here today the Chopin Airport, the Polish Airports Company. We are a partner. We've been a partner of the competition since 2001. The Okęcie Airport was named after Fryderyk Chopin, and since then our adventure with Chopin's music started. The music of Chopin is present all over our terminal. If you go to the terminal, you will hear the Chopin's music. It's also played during routine security checks. Chopin is ever present, and it makes our terminal, or presence in the terminal, more pleasant. We would like the central transport hub, which is now being built, we would also like it to be named after Fryderyk Chopin. 170 destinations. People from all over the world are welcome by the Chopin's music. We've put a piano there, and very often this great composer is with us. It's a signpost for Poland, for Warsaw. This is something to be proud of. This great composer, who's ever present in our terminal. It's also important to mention that all initiatives that we build around the airport are also, we are always accompanied by Fryderyk Chopin, regardless of languages people speak, regardless of where they live. They are joined by Chopin and by Chopin Airport in Warsaw. I wish you lots of musical inspirations during the competition, and let's be proud that it happens here. Let's be proud of Chopin being Polish, and let's be proud of Chopin all over the world. Thank you. Thank you. A partner of the Chopin Institute is the Robert Dobrzycki Foundation. I'd like to invite the Vice CEO and Managing Director of the Foundation, Malwina Pawłowska. Ladies and gentlemen, Minister, well, let me introduce our foundation. It was founded by a businessman and philanthropist, and our mission is to promote Poland. Can you do it differently than through this Chopin competition? I don't think so. We've been a partner for the first time, hopefully not the last. I'd like to thank the Institute for their trust. You're doing a great job. For us, it's very important that not only Warsaw is the capital city of pianistics. It's also important for us that the laureates of the competition take a world tour. Thank you, and see you in October. Now I'd like to have a word with journalists. The accreditations have been opened. We accept entries or applications online only. If there are any problems, please address me directly. We've promised the Minister that she will make it for the Council of Ministers, so we'll skip the questions today and we'll handle it later. We are very proud and we are very joyful that our group of sponsors is growing. So let's have a family photo now. I'd like to ask all the speakers to the stage for a family photo, and then we will have a Q&A.